guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did a video today on this look right here. Everything is pretty much drugstore except for the palette. I use the Modern Renaissance palette, but I give you guys another option. I talk about it in the video. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and stay tuned to watch. So I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer, and I got that in my freaking hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap that onto my eyes. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just kind of clean up where that concealer was so that I don't have that to worry about. And I'm also just gonna take a fluffy brush and tap into that translucent powder and just kind of set the concealer in place so that it does not go anywhere. That just kind of locks it in. Okay, so now I'm going to go on with my first transitional color. So I'm using the Beauty Creations 35 Color Pro Palette, and this is in the style Ruby. I got this from shophush.com. This video is not sponsored. And I'm just going to use this light orange right here to build as my transitional shade. And I'm just going to apply that right where the brow bone is and then down to the crease. Okay, so for the rest of the look, I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself. I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette, and the next color I'm going to use is Red Ochre right here. And I'm just going to take a flat edge brush so I can kind of make a cut crease with it. But it's going to be super soft. I'm not into the harsh cut creases. Actually, for this eye, I have to kind of create a crease because it is hooded right in here. This eye is a little bit more hollow, so I can actually fit it in there, but right here, you won't really be able to see it unless I create a crease. So that is exactly what I'm doing. This side is a lot easier because the crease is already made for me. And I'm just holding the brush like this. So I'm just placing that and going left and right with it all into the crease. And now I'm going to take a soft blending brush and I'm just going to go in windshield wiper motions back and forth until the harsh lines are, you know, nice and smooth. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm just going to go into the color Cypress Umber to make that a little bit deeper. Ooh, you know what? No, I'm gonna use Love Letter because I really want to pull those fall tones. I'm actually gonna take that and place it in that corner there, and then just keep pulling it up. And you don't see me taking it from here and then, you know, placing my brush in different spots and pulling. I'm just taking from right here and dragging it in. Now right in here, I am kind of just staying right there because I'm again creating a bit of a crease for my eye because of the hoodedness. And then same thing here. I'm gonna go with that same fluffy brush that I blended out, what was that, Red Ochre with, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the Love Letter. Okay, so now for the lid color, you can use Real Gar if you want. So I'm going back into the Beauty Creations Ruby palette, and I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's kind of like a pumpkin color, just not as intense. So I'm just taking a flat shader synthetic hairbrush, and I'm going to build that up. Look how bright that is. That is beautiful. And I'm just gonna pat that onto my lid. And again, same fluffy brush. I'm just going to blend out the edges and soften the look. I'm gonna go back and kind of solidify that a little bit better so it's not so patchy looking. I really love this color. It's just a little bit chalky. And then like certain areas I guess it doesn't really want to pick up on. Now I'm going to go into a softer highlighting shade. I don't know what I want to use out of here. I really don't know what I want to use. I think I'm going to use this rose gold color right here. This looks really pretty. And just, ooh, yeah. It complements the look a lot. I'm going to go back into that light transitional orange shade with this fluffy brush. And I'm just going to bring that right in between the highlights and the brow bone. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer and then my cream contour. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm using the shade Toffee. You want to bring that all the way up to where your tear duct is. I mean, obviously once it gets blended out, it'll soften up, but I just feel like it opens up the face more and it brightens your eyes. And a little of this goes a long way. You do not have to use a lot. And I'm just going to get the bridge of my nose, as well as the tip of my nose. And then I'm just going to get the center of my forehead, like so. Same thing here. I'm trying to think of names for this, like holiday food dishes. What does this look remind you of? I was just thinking cranberry orange cider. I don't know. That's not something I've ever had, but if I had to think of anything, I think that's what I would say it reminds me of. And I'm continuing to get concealer in my hair. Gonna blend that out. Ooh, looks like I blended away some of the shadow there. We just gonna bring it right back. I like a clean edge, but I don't want it like completely bare. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just doing that. And I'm going to go into my cream contour stick from Jordana. This is, ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. I'm using this, and this is in the shade Deep, the Jordana Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick. I actually really like this. Now I'm going to blend that out with the flat edge of my sponge. Don't want anything to look too harsh, ever. So I'm just making sure that I soften everything up. And now I'm just blending out the nose area contour. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and use the Coty translucent powder again. This time I'm using the translucent extra coverage, and I had some extra Ben Nye powders, so what I did was mixed it with that. Lost my beauty blender for a second. I'm going to kind of blend out the concealer again, and I'm just going to tap that in to my skin. I'm sorry that the light is going in and out. I do film with natural lighting, which is why you guys only see me in the daytime and not like with any ring lights or anything yet. I just didn't want to invest in any like major equipment, even though lights are not super major. Well, a ring light is not. I know there's all kinds of different lighting, but this one in particular, I just didn't want to have to put a lot of money into something I'm not sure about. But I really don't feel like I consider this work. It's more just like a hobby. So if I could turn a hobby into work, that would be perfect. Okay, yeah, this is so much better than that other one. The other translucent powder had me looking like Casper up in here. Now I'm gonna go into my powder contour. I'm gonna be using this little Nicka K Duo. You can get this from any beauty supply store that carries mostly ethnic products, I'm sure. And now I'm just contouring my nose. Getting the tip there. It looks like there's a line, but I actually have like a little baby scar right there. I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder to kind of soften it. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it's whatever. The last powder product is gonna be a highlighter. It's the Master Chrome Molten Gold highlighter from Maybelline. I love this thing. It is amazing. And a little, I do mean a little, goes a long way. So yeah, this is the highlighter. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of like a cranberry colored blush to the cheeks. Ooh, look at all that pigment. And it is still very loud. NYX has a blush that is this color, or I guess like kind of close to it. This one's from a little palette that I got from Marshall's. You guys know how they sell those like BH Cosmetics palettes that are like this ugly black plastic, but they get the job done and you have your color options. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I'm just using this little bitty mirror from the True Match. I'll probably have to do a more in-depth video on the eyeliner part, but I'm gonna do that and then come right back. Okay, so eyeliner is done. A little bit thicker than I was wanting it to be, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my top lashes before I do my false lashes, and then I'm gonna go into the bottom liner and bottom lashes. Okay, so I actually changed my mind. I'm just going to go ahead and do my lower liner, and this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. I love this thing. It is life. It does not go anywhere. If you have watery eyes like me, it just saves everything that you just put hard work into. Okay, so from the ABH palette, I'm just going to use the ABH palette. I mean, technically it is that, but the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm just going to use, what do I want to use? Real Gar. Right here. So I'm just gonna take that and smoke out that bottom lash line with it. Okay, so now that I have Real Gar all the way across, I'm just gonna take the very tip of this little angle brush and I'm gonna go back into Love Letter, and I'm gonna start that on the outer corner and just kind of feather it down towards the inner one. And you kind of just want it to fade into Real Gar, like right in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm gonna highlight the inner corner. I'm gonna use Primavera. Tap off that excess. Ooh. Yos. Primer for the bottom lashes. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous primer. I love this. If your lower lashes never show up in anything, try this and then get back with me. And then this is the Lash Paradise mascara as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lashes and then put my falsies on. So the lash that I'm using is the Ardell, well, lashes are the Ardell 105s, and they're just a glamour lash, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm really bad at keeping the packages and keeping up with the names. I'm going to show you guys how to put on a false lash because I have so many people ask me how to do it. And the first thing you want to do is just squeeze out the smallest little glob of glue. And that's all you need. You're just going to spread it across the strip. Just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. I've seen people use like hair glue. Please don't use weave glue for your eyelashes. So the tip that I have to give like all the time will probably be let the glue get tacky before you try to place it, and just kind of, you know, blow on it for a little bit. Oh, excuse my lips, y'all. This is the part that annoys me the most when I'm like in between lashes and color on my lips, because I love some color on my lips. I'm gonna have like 2 different lip combos for you guys. Well, options really. One's a combo and then one's another option. Okay, so just so you guys know, tweezers are very helpful. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this. I'm going to be looking in this mirror, but I'm gonna get as close as I possibly can so you guys can see. So you want to make sure that your tweezers are always in the center of the lash, and you want to make sure the shortest corner is going into that eye. So the shortest part of the lash needs to go into the corner of whichever eye you're doing. So obviously this one's on this side, it needs to go in that corner, vice versa. So I'm just gonna take the lash and start positioning it to match up with my lash line, and I've placed it in the center. I'm just gonna grab an outer hair of the lash and press it into my lash line, and then I'm taking the inner corner, and again you want to keep that line centered, and then just press it in to where your liner is. And this is the part where my eyes start to water. That's all you do to put a lash on. There's so many different tutorials for that, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys that. And sometimes my eyes do water, so I'm just cleaning that up. Okay, I'm gonna put my other one on, then we're gonna go into lips. So these are the L'Oreal Infallible Liquid Lipsticks. I have the shade Shakedown and Cowboy. Now Shakedown's a little bit deeper. It looks more red on camera, but it's really just like a, I don't really know what kind of color to call it, but I'm gonna blot my lip balm off first, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over my lips. You can use a lip liner if you want to. These just, once they dry, they literally do not move, so I'm not gonna use a lip liner with it. Okay, so this color on its own is gorgeous. It's gonna dry more matte than this, but for the sake of the video and the color combo that I'm gonna show you, you could technically just wear this, but I'm gonna be using Cowboy, and I'm just gonna work that into the center. Okay, so here is what Cowboy and Shakedown look like together. I went ahead and just blotted off the excess so that it would dry a little bit faster. It will get a little bit more matte than this, but these are amazing. They're a little bit on the sticky side. That doesn't really bother me though, because they stay so well. Like, they are not gonna move. Okay, so this is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade Escapist. This is more for your very vampy lover of lips, which is me. I kind of fall in between. I love vampy lips. Okay guys, so this is the other lip combination, and again this is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in Escapist. I love this look together. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video and you tried it out, let me know what lip combos you did or if you changed any of the colors in the eyeshadows. Always comment, like, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one.